This is gonna be a really practical video on how can you actually be consistent at something. This is November 12th, 2024, and this is gonna be the 127 of consistently helping people build consistency. Hi, my name is Laksana, and I'm going to help all of us to build some consistency in our life. But firstly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for caring about your life. Because if you actually want to change your life to the better, through being consistent at something positive in your life, I actually really do appreciate that. Okay, so please, maybe this is gonna be a really just pure unedited video, like unedited, like seven minutes pure of just me talking in front of the camera. But please, if you watch this video until the end, I'm pretty confident that you're gonna gain something new, at least something that is maybe not necessarily new, but something that's valuable for your habit building journey, okay? Consistency building journey, right? So today I'm gonna be talking about what are going to be the pitfalls, most common pitfalls, right, in building consistency in our life. Let's say, like we want to be consistent at exercising or studying or something else, right? The first pitfalls is thinking that we are not going to lose it. Like once we've established some kind of like consistency in our life, right? Let's say we've been going to the gym for a month straight, right? Or we've been exercising for like 3 months straight, and we are really feeling like, yeah, I've made it, right? Firstly, congratulations, right? But never fall into the trap that thinking we are not going to lose the consistency, right? Consistency is something that we need to maintain every single day in order to still have it, okay? So if we don't maintain the consistency, we are gonna lose it, okay? Even that it is going to be easier to maintain something that we've been consistently doing for maybe like months, 3 months, 4 months, something like that, right? But it's still going to take some effort, right? And if we don't put in the effort, it's going to we're gonna lose it, okay? So even if we've made like progress on doing like exercising every single day for 3 months, right? Don't say like, oh, maybe if like tomorrow I just don't do my exercising schedule, it's going to be fine, okay? Don't ever think of that, right? I've got this one rule from Matt D'Avella that I really like. It's called the 2 days rule, if I'm not wrong. So basically it says something like, never miss more than 2 days of not doing your habit, right? So because here's the thing, if we don't do the thing for one day without any specific reason, we're just slacking off, right? And then the next day we are also not do it with the same no reason, right? And then on the third day we also don't do it like with the same reason, right? What's the thing that's stopping us to not doing the thing for the fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, and eventually not doing the habit again, right? Losing the consistency, right? There's nothing stopping us at all, right? So one of the most concrete example of this is that, let's say we've been going to the gym consistently for 1 month on the holidays, right? And then, we've been thinking like, oh yeah, I'm a consistent person. Yeah, like I've made it, right? Something like that. And then school starts again, the holidays ends, right? School starts again, and then, we've got, like, now everything changed, right? Because on holidays we've got lots of times and energy, but during school days, right? After school we've already like exhausted. We've already like don't have that much time because we still have homeworks and assignments, right? And then guess what? After school we're going to think like, I've been going to the gym for 1 month straight. I'm pretty exhausted today. I don't have lots of time. Maybe I'm just gonna take a days off, right? And then the next day, the same thing happened with the same mindset. And then also the next day, the same thing happened with the same mindset. And then eventually, without we realizing it, we've already lose our habit of going to the gym, okay? So we don't want that to happen, right? And then secondly, so basically, how to tackle the first problem is to just like always realize that you need to maintain your thing, maintain the habit, even even when you've like have been investing your time for months, years, or even decades, there's nothing stopping you from you know not doing the habit again, right? Secondly, one of the most common pitfalls is setting the bare minimum way too high, right? Let's say, here's the thing, we are really motivated, right? We've just watched some motivational videos and we are now full of motivation, and then like you see, like we started to think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do from today on, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups every single day for the next 30 days, right? Well, we set a really high bare minimum, doing 100 push-ups every single day for the next 30 days, right? Not that I'm against doing 100 push-ups every single day, but here's the thing, for most people, especially when we're beginners, right? When we're trying to be consistent at something new, right? Especially exercising in this case, right? Doing 100 push-ups is really, really unrealistic, right? Here's the thing, okay, maybe today, right? For today, right? It's something that sounds pretty reasonable, pretty easy, because you know we are fully energized, we've got lots of motivation, and we can actually do the 100 push-ups. But think of am I still gonna be like this motivated in the next 30 days? Okay, but some of you guys might say, well, I'm not relying on motivation, I'm relying on discipline. That's good, but here's the thing, we are not only talking about motivation here, we are talking about some of the days, like here's the thing, some of the days we are not only going to be not feeling that motivated, but also we are not going to have that much energy, because energy our energy are fluctuative, right? And then we aren't going to also have the same amount of time, because we're going to have different schedules, right? And then we're not we are also going to have something else to do in some particular day, maybe like some random assignment, random group project that needs a lot of our time and effort, something like that, right? So it's not necessarily about the motivation itself, but is it still realistic to do 100 push-ups on the days when we are exhausted, we've got lots of things to do, we've got lots of group projects, when we are got really it's really unrealistic to do 100 push-ups, right? Again, it's not that I'm against doing 100 push-ups, but my point here, if we are starting if you want to start doing something new, please start small, okay? Don't start way too high that it's unrealistic to do it on the days when on the days when we are exhausted and stuff, but also don't set it way too low that we don't feel like we are not progressing at all. Okay, so put it in the middle. Let's say like doing 10 push-ups, right? And here's the thing, even that the bare minimum is 10 push-ups, we can actually still do 100 push-ups on the day when we are motivated, right? Because notice that it's only the bare minimum that is 10 push-ups. If you want to do 20 push-ups or 30 push-ups or 100 push-ups, that's still okay, but the bare minimum is 10 push-ups. This is way more realistic to do, because if you're talking about 30 days of doing something, right, there are eventually going to be days when, as I've mentioned before, right, the days when we are exhausted, the days when we are not feeling that energized, the days when we've got lots of like group projects, assignments and stuff, right? And on those days, actually, if we just show up to our bare minimum target and actually manage to finish the 10 push-ups and thing, that's still great, right? So on the days when we are motivated to do it and fully energized and got lots of free times, right, do the 10 push-ups, and then maybe like continue it as long as you want, right? Maybe like do 100 push-ups, anything, right? Oh yeah, but please don't push yourself way too hard, you might hurt yourself, right? But on the days when you're like not fully energized and exhausted and got lots of things to do, right, just show up and do the bare minimum. So I think that's it from me for today. If you feel like it's 9 minutes, it's nearly 10 minutes, I'm sorry. If you feel that this video is helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, so that the algorithm is going to send this video to more and more people. Thank you. You can also support me on Ko-fi. Bye bye.